Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have another little book haul for you guys. I recently bought some new books that I'm very anxious to talk about, and then an exciting package came in, so I want to go ahead and do an unboxing for you guys. And then I also have a reading update. But towards the end of the video I do have a little crochet haul because I did recently finish making my very first plushie, so I'm excited to show you guys how it came out. It came out cute, but I just thought I'd go ahead and show you guys at the end of the video. So anyway, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So I think we'll go ahead and get started with my reading update. I am going to DNF reading The XY, written by Virginia Burgeon. Unfortunately, this book just did not do it for me. I just found it was a chore to get back into reading. I just did not like it. I don't care for the writing style. I really just don't even care for the storyline. To me, the book is just very confusing. The storyline is confusing, I should say, and it's just not for me, unfortunately. I was a little bit disappointed because I did have this book for a long time and I was really anxious to get started with this book because I do like the storyline. It is a dystopian, so I thought it would be something I liked, but unfortunately it was just so dull. It was so boring. I didn't care for the characters. I got lost a lot of the times. It just wasn't for me. So unfortunately I am going to DNF this book, but that's totally fine because I have new reading plans that I'm excited to get into or get started with. So we're just going to go ahead and donate this because it is just not for me. But anyway, let's just go ahead and move on to the unboxing. I'm very excited to open this package because it is the new edition, or the special collector's edition, of Restore Me, written by Tahara Mafi. So let's just go ahead and open it. I have had this package for a while. It's been sitting in my room, so I've been really anxious to get it open and show you guys on camera because I wasn't going to open it without filming it. So let's just go ahead and open it. This is how it looks on the inside, as you can see, and we'll just go ahead and pull this out. Isn't it so beautiful? Look at that teal blue. It's like a Tiffany blue. Stunning edition of Restore Me. This is book 4 and it is written by, of course, Tahara Mafi, and this is the special collector's edition. And this is such a beautiful cover. It is such a beautiful copy. And then of course you have the sprayed edges. Just look at that teal blue. It's just so gorgeous. Then with the gold foiling. In the back it says, "The girl with the power to kill with a single touch now has the world in the palm of her hand." Oh my god, isn't that so cool? I just love these special collector's editions. I am collecting these because I just have to. I cannot have an incomplete set. So this is the latest one that I picked up and ordered, obviously. And then you have the ribbon bookmarker. Oh, I didn't even see the end pages. Look at that purple. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? I just love these special editions. I know I'm going to sound very repetitive, but I just love these editions. I just had to get my hands on these. I know I have enough copies of the Shatter Me, but this is the latest edition that came out, and I'm just so excited to add it to my collection. Oh my god, I just had to show you guys in case any of you were interested. You can look this up on Amazon. I believe they're still available, but I just had to pick this up. It is just so beautiful. So now we'll go ahead and get on to the book haul. These books I did pick up at Dollar Tree, and these books are mainly for my grandma to read, but one is actually for me because it is a fantasy and I just thought I'd give it a go. So let's just go ahead and get started. So we'll go ahead and get started with this book. This, I believe, is going to be a romance, and this is called A Man of Honor, and this is actually a prequel to A Woman of Substance. I do not know what that book is about, but this book is written by Barbara Taylor Bradford, and again we have another stunning cover. I just think it is so pretty. But we went ahead and picked this book up at Dollar Tree, and this is about a 13-year-old boy who just finished burying his sister, unfortunately, and he just faces a very uncertain future in his rural country. So him and his brother and his mother set sail for England, and then he joins the Navy, and then he meets a kitchen maid named Emma Hardy, and that just sounds like a cute romance. I'm very excited to read this book. I believe my grandma's going to read this book first because she's a fast reader, but she's very anxious to get to this book, and I'm very anxious to know what this book is about. I cannot wait to see where the romance goes and where the story leads. I'm just very excited to read it. So the next book I want to talk about, this is called Angels of the Pacific, and this is a novel of World War II, and this is written by Elise Hooper. And once again, we have a very stunning cover. I just think she looks so brave standing there saluting the planes on the beach. It just makes me want to pick up this book and read it as soon as possible. But this is based in the Philippines in 1941, and this is based on a young woman named Tess Abbott, and she is actually an American Army nurse, and she escaped her hometown in order to escape the hardships of the Great Depression. And she actually serves as a nurse in the front lines along with other fellow nurses. and unfortunately they are captured in the Philippines when the Japanese invade. And this is a story on how they survived being prisoners of war and how they faced the hardships, the fear, the deprivation, and the starvation during their time they are prisoners of war. So I'm very excited to get to this book. I know it's going to be very emotional, very raw. I can only imagine what happens in this book, but I'm very anxious to know what happens. And obviously I just love reading books based off the historical fiction era. Basically books that are based off of World War II, I'm all for it. I love reading about that time period. I just like to know what happened during that period of time, and it is obviously a very important period of our time and part of our history. But I'm very anxious to get to this book, and I just thought I'd show you guys in case any of you were interested. So I'm not gonna lie, I picked up this book simply because I like the cover. This book is called Starlings, and just look at this stunning cover. I do love the dark purples. I love the feathers. I believe it's like a crow, I want to say. I cannot tell, but it looks like feathers. But I just love the deep blues and the dark purples. I just think it looks so cool. And then I love the color of her eyes. They're like a turquoise type of color. So I'm very excited to see what this book is about. This is actually a fantasy, but I love what it says in the back. It says, "I cannot believe after all this time you're finally coming to Rosemont," the letter read. "I will be counting down the days. I've been waiting for you forever." That sounds so eerie. It sounds very intriguing, so I'm very excited to see what this book is about. But briefly, this is about a young woman named Kit who goes to live with her grandmother after her father unfortunately passes away. But there is something iffy about the new town that she lives in now, and she just cannot quite put her finger on it. She just knows there's something weird going on, and there's something her grandmother's not telling her, and she just discovers that her father had some secrets that he never told her about, but she's starting to uncover that there's certain things that her father never wanted to tell her about. So I can tell this story is going to be very mysterious, very dark, and I'm just very excited to know what this book is about, obviously. And I want to know what's going on in the hometown. I just want to know what happens. It just caught my attention. I don't know if I'll like this book because it's a hit or miss for me when it comes to fantasies, but I just thought I'd pick it up. I'm just very excited to see what this book is about, and obviously I just wanted to show you guys in case any of you were interested. So Wyatt decided he wanted to be in the last part of the vlog. He's just feeling a little lonely, so he just wants me to hold him. But last but not least, we have Remember Love, and this is written by Mary Baylog. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing the author's last name, but this is a Regency romance, and this is actually about a young man named Devlin. Now, Devlin lives a privileged life with his family. They're just very rich. They have a ton of money. They have an estate. They attend balls. They attend parties and all that good stuff. He basically has anything and everything he could ever want. But one day his life is flipped upside down when him and his family are looked upon as frauds, and he is forced to leave his hometown. So once Devlin is cast off, he actually enlists to join the fight against Napoleon, and it has been 6 years since then. And he has not seen his family since then. He has not come into contact with them. He basically just wanted to move on and forget the past. But one day he re-encounters Gwyneth, and Gwyneth has been the love of his life since the moment he met her, and she actually helps him reunite with his family and piece together his family. So I'm very excited to read that book. I'm just so excited to get to this read because I can tell it's going to be very emotional, but also very cute, and I'm just so excited to read the second chance romance. I love those types of books. I love those types of tropes. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this book in case any of you were interested. And that is it for the book haul, you guys. I just thought I'd show you guys some of the books that I picked up recently. All these books were from Dollar Tree except from Restore Me. I ordered that from Amazon. But now that we are done with the book haul, I'll go ahead and show you the plushie that I made. So this is my first ever plushie, and I just think she came out really, really cute. I'm very excited to get to more projects, and this actually motivated me to continue on with crocheting, so I'm very excited. I have a lot more projects in mind, but obviously I need more time and practice. But for my first ever plushie, I think I did a pretty good job. She's just so cute. I completely stuffed her to the max. I just wanted a big full chicken, so that's what I did. I just completely stuffed her to the max, and I just think she came out really, really cute. My grandma was so happy when I showed her, so I'm very excited to get to more projects, but I just thought she was cute to show you guys, and I was just very excited and happy to show you how my chicken came out. Now, as far as yarn goes, I did pick up quite a few selection because I do want to make some more chickens and I want to make a giraffe, so I have all kinds of projects. But I did pick up this fluffy feathery yarn, and this is from Hobby Lobby, and this was actually $6.49. This was not on sale, but I just thought go ahead and pick this up, and I'm just so excited to use this because it's going to make my chickens look way more realistic. So I'm very excited to use this yarn. And then these were actually from Dollar Tree because I do want to practice making like a giraffe, a turtle, and all that cute stuff. So this was actually from Dollar Tree. This was $1.25. So we have this brownish color. I think this would be cute for like a giraffe or even a turtle. So I went ahead and picked up some brown. This baby blue, I was thinking to actually make the body of the turtle, or if not the shell. I'm so torn, but this is going to be a practice run. That's why I bought them from Dollar Tree in case it didn't come out so good. But this was once again $1.25. And we just have this cute baby blue yarn. I thought this would be perfect for like a sea turtle or something. So I picked up that. And then these were from Hobby Lobby. So this brown I'm thinking to use for my giraffe, or if I make a little lion. This really nice, rich brown color, and I'm just so excited to use this color. I think it's gonna look so pretty. And then I have some yellow because I do want to continue with my Winnie the Pooh project. I don't know if you can see him right there in the back. He's on my bookshelf. I did end up starting a Winnie the Pooh, but we'll see how that goes. He's like a working project, but a working process, I should say. But I am working on Winnie the Pooh, so I went ahead and picked up some more yellow. Once again, this was from Hobby Lobby, and this was actually $5 as well. So I thought I could use more yellow in case I mess up. I just have a backup. And then I have some black in case I want to sew on the eyes. We have another brown here. That was actually from Dollar Tree. And then these I'm actually so excited about. These are also from Dollar Tree. It's like this speckled black and white color. And I think this would be cute for a little mini chicken. I'm so excited to make more chickens. I don't know why, I just love chickens. But I really wanted to use the speckled color because I want a speckled chicken or a hen. And these were each $1.25, and these are actually really good to use. I did little practice runs with these and they actually work fairly well. So I'm very excited to get to these. And then we have another furry texture. I did do a practice run with this. It didn't come out too well, but I did pick this up at Hobby Lobby, and I do want to make another furry chicken. So I went ahead and picked up this type of color. It's more like a whitish brownish color, I want to say. It's more like on the white side, but I just love how it feels. It's a very feathery texture, and I'm just very excited to use this because I think it makes my chickens look way more realistic. So I'm very excited to use this. And then lastly, we just have another yellow. This is another one I bought from Hobby Lobby, but I love using this thicker yarn. It's not so thin and skinny like the ones I've gotten in the past to practice with, but I really like this yarn. It makes my plushies look more thick and fuller, so that's why I like using this yarn. So I just thought I'd pick up another yellow in case I needed it. So I went ahead and picked up these knitting needles. These are from Hobby Lobby, and these were actually $2.29. And I just love the dark mahogany color on these, and then you got the silver handles. I just think they're so pretty, and I thought I could use these so when I make my plushies and I need to hold them in place, this would be really good to insert them so that way I can sew the twine, and it'll just make my plushies more stronger, more sturdier and put together. So I went ahead and picked these up because I thought I could use these and have these on hand. And that is it, you guys. That is all I have for today's video, but thank you so much for joining me once again. I really had a lot of fun filming my little book haul. I was just so excited to show you guys, and I'm just very excited about the new yarn that I bought and all the books that I bought. I'm just so excited all the way around. But thank you so much for joining me once again. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you did enjoy this video, and I really do look forward to seeing y'all next time. Bye!